Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday the 7th of September 2016. This is the analysis obviously for Tuesday the 6th. So the market's opened, it's sideways, it's waiting for the ISM non-manufacturing figures, which are out at 3 p.m. We then get the news immediately after the pink vertical line. This is the 3 p.m. bar here. You can see prices reacting there and then moving sharply lower. And the reason for this, we just switch over to here, is that the services economy crashes to Feb 2010 lows, confirming manufacturing collapse. And you can see from the chart there that the ISM figures, which were forecast at 55, came out at 51.4, and the market's reaction is fairly predictable to a degree. You can see that from the high down to the 18,450 level that the market has moved 100 points, and the market comes down and tests this level before we get a potential buy signal. As I've said before, they're going to bring this market back. They're desperate to keep the illusion alive that everything is fine in the stock market. It's nothing but a Ponzi scheme now that's supported by the central bank rhetoric and central bank control, really. So we get the market filling this buy. The market is then driven back, and eventually we see the market drive through the scalp and also the 18,500, and this is the cue to start actually trailing the stop, and that's because of the driving bar. If the market's just traded up to the scalp and struggling, then we would leave or take the money off the table there and leave well alone. But the market is sitting above the 18,500, and I'm trailing the stop here. The market comes back and touches the 18,500, and it's at this point I sent out a note to say that thank you very much for the 30 odd points, and leave well alone for the remainder of the session. Of course, as soon as I do that, guess what happens? We had this bar spike up here, but this is a very interesting type of price bar as well, because the market's come off the high of this bar, which is generally an indication that the market will struggle, the same as when we get the downside and it bounces back off the bottom, it doesn't go any lower, or tends not to. Then you get the same thing, and you can see for the remainder of the session there, the market is trading sideways. We had another potential buy later on in the session, but as I'd already warned, the market was likely just to trade sideways, and that's precisely what happened as the market completed the session in a sideways move, allowing you to get out of break even had you been in the trade. There's a bit of a spike up towards the scalp just after the session, and then the next bar that opens is way down, so I don't know what that was, whether it's just a bad tick or what, but there you go. That's yesterday's intraday session. And then at the daily chart, of course, you can see there the market trading back to the 76% retracement from this high to this low, so there's a bit of resistance in this area as well. News wise today, what have we got? 2:15 we've got the inflation report hearings from the US, and then we've got JOLTS job opening, both medium impact of and an FOMC member, George Speaks, is going to be speaking. So that's the news, and then the implied volatility is at 9.86, which is very odd considering that we're down 100 points at one time during yesterday's session. And again, we've got this situation where the historic is also sideways, so back below that 10% as well, which I can say is very strange that we're down at below the 10% given what happened yesterday. So again, it looks like more further confirmation of a rigged game. Right, that's it. I will drop you a note later. There's no crude oil inventories out today because of the holiday on Monday, so this is being postponed and put back for one day, so that will be released on Thursday, tomorrow. So that's when that will be out, if you're wondering why that's missing. Right, that's it for me. See you in tomorrow's edition. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.